Have you ever gotten that rumbly, tumbly, kind of twingy feeling in your stomach an hour or two after eating? And oh, you just know, food poisoning. This is Emily Josephine, and today I want to talk to you about probably the most effective natural remedy for taking care of any, well, not any, but most digestive woes. This includes food poisoning and stomach viruses. What am I talking about? Activated charcoal. Yeah, charcoal? Yeah, that's the reaction I usually get when I mention it to people. And what color do you think it is? Yeah. Black, like charcoal. What do you know about it? Why on earth would you put charcoal in your body? And wouldn't it be toxic? Charcoal, activated charcoal, is a completely natural, non-synthetic material. Now, it's not something you just want to eat for the fun of it, okay? It's like any other natural remedy. You use a little bit, well, as much as you need to get rid of a problem, and then you're done. But it is natural. There's nothing really toxic about it if you're using it correctly. That's first of all, and second of all, it goes right through you, and that is the beauty of charcoal. Now, in case you think I'm totally off my rocker, they sell activated charcoal in any health food store you find, and in a lot of high-end grocery stores that have a dietary supplement aisle, they will have activated charcoal because it works. Also, I heard somebody tell me a while back that the military, actually, they have their people carry not necessarily the capsules. Maybe they do the capsules nowadays now that there are capsules available, but back in the day when there weren't capsules, they would actually carry chunks of charcoal with them in their backpacks or whatever, not for making fires with, but in case they got food poisoning or in case there was something nasty in the water and they needed to flush it out. So how does activated charcoal work? Activated charcoal in the capsule, there's not much to it, is there? However, when you swallow it and it gets down into your stomach, it expands. It's like a sponge, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And what it does is it sucks up everything that's in there. So you never ever want to take activated charcoal in conjunction with supplements, because then boom, okay, you won't get the nutrition from the supplements because the charcoal will suck it up. It's also best not, if you're going to take it just in case, take it 30 minutes before or 30 minutes after a meal so you can get the nutrition from the food absorbed. All right. Now, if you just want the calories, if you don't care about the nutrition and you're just getting the calories, okay, you can take this with the food, but generally not recommended because it absorbs, it expands, and it absorbs. It cleans out from, maybe it starts in your esophagus, lower down, I'm not exactly sure, but for sure by the time it gets into your stomach, it's starting to do its work and suck up things, and then it continues as it goes through the small intestine and then into the large intestine, your colon, and it flushes out. In fact, in the next 24 to 36 hours, you will probably have a very dark stool when you go to the bathroom. So why is this a good thing then? If you have a stomach virus, now listen carefully, and you have not yet begun throwing up, if you are having that twingy feeling in your stomach, if you're an adult, you should know by now what you feel like when you're about to be sick, when you've got a stomach bug. If you can catch it, if you realize that what you're feeling is a virus or a bacteria and it's going to make you throw up, if you can realize that before you actually start throwing up, you want to take, say, 4 to 8 of these with a large glass of water. Another important thing, because it does expand, you need to drink a lot of water, especially, if you're taking 6, 8 capsules, it's going to expand even more, right? Because you're taking more capsules, so you need to drink more water. But you drink at least 8 ounces of water with 4 to 8 capsules of the activated charcoal. And if you catch it on time, what will happen is the activated charcoal will kind of suck up the virus or the nasty bacteria or whatever it is, and it'll just take it through the system. It'll absorb it into it, and it won't be able to continue growing. It won't continue to have a negative effect on your body because it will be in the activated charcoal, and it will eventually get flushed out of your body. Also wonderful for food poisoning. If you travel a lot and if you visit developing countries and you're not sure about the water, you better have some of this in your suitcase, okay? And be taking it probably at every meal. You may also get food, obviously in the United States you can get food poisoning. I've had food poisoning twice in my life. It was food in my own refrigerator because I was stupid. I was just stupid and I let the stuff sit there too long, and then I ate it and it didn't taste quite right, but I forced myself to eat it anyway. Bad idea, people. Do not force yourself to eat something that doesn't taste quite right, especially if it's meat. Okay? Duh. But if your stomach starts that rumbly, tumbly, twingy feeling that makes you suspect that you ate something that was not quite right, you've gotten poisoned, you want to take the activated charcoal right then. Now, is 1 dose enough? Not necessarily. Oftentimes you need to take it 2 or 3 times to flush out everything there. Diarrhea, it's a wonderful remedy for diarrhea because you're not going to throw it up. If it's already down there in your colon, and you know what it feels like when you're about to have that, right? How it feels, it feels watery and stuff. It's, you're not going to throw it up. Just take it. For diarrhea, usually you do have to take 2 or 3, maybe 4 doses of 4 to 6 capsules spread out over, maybe every 3 hours or so. But that will also help absorb, it absorbs the water all that extra water in the colon. And so, boom, you end up with regular stools. Okay, I hope I'm not being too TMI here, but we always have, I've learned for us to always have activated charcoal on hand, just in case, because even the healthiest people can contract a stomach bug or get diarrhea for whatever reason, who knows. That stuff is just passed around. Even when you're out in the middle of nowhere, you can, just one person might be carrying something that gets on you, right? So this is something we always have in our pantry. Activated charcoal, one of my favorite natural remedies, and I forgot to mention, very inexpensive. So, come on. It's really easily available. You can buy it from, of course, Amazon if it's not in your local store. So, no excuses. Relieve yourself of your digestive woes. You don't have to put up with a stomach virus for 3 or 4, for 2 or 3 days. You don't have to put up with diarrhea. Food poisoning, you can take care of it as soon as you suspect it. Gone. And what if you're wrong? What if you don't really have a stomach bug or food poisoning? Well, guess what? All it's going to do is suck up everything that's there and come out. It's not going to have any ill effect on your body. There you go. Thanks a lot for watching. If this video has helped you, make sure you share it with your online networks. Subscribe for a lot more videos on simple living tips. Thanks a lot for watching. Remember to help someone in need this week.